Let's take a look at some of the possible issues and find their solutions when operating the Powerjection 3 system. Check the red wire on the harness for 12 volts, as the wire may not have proper connection or the fuse may be blown. Check both and replace the fuse if necessary. Check the yellow or key wire for voltage in the main harness. Verify that the ECU is reading a tact signal. Check the black coil wire connection on the negative side of the coil or the 2-wire connection on the dashboard software. For low battery voltage, check the yellow wire at the source of the connection on your vehicle's wiring harness, as the voltage must not fall below 9.5 volts while the starter is engaged. Check the TPS position on the dashboard software and make sure it's calibrated to less than 1% during idle. Check to see if the throttle blades are slightly open to allow air into the engine during idle. Be sure to recalibrate the TPS back to 1% if the throttle blades have been adjusted. Check for low voltage to the yellow key wire while cranking. You may need to take a data log of the engine starting and determine if the key wire's voltage drops below the required 9.5 volts while cranking. Check the fuel pressure at the fuel pressure gauge, as it should be adjusted to 45 pounds. Prime your fuel pump or adjust the fuel regulator to remedy this problem. Check the black coil signal wire connection located on the negative side of the coil, or check the dashboard software to see if the proper ignition setting is selected. Check to see that the throttle blades are slightly open to allow air to enter the engine during idle. If you make an adjustment, remember to recalibrate your TPS setting to no less than 1% during idle. Reload the last known good base calibration file, as a low voltage scenario may have corrupted a file. Check your charging system and the yellow key wire for the proper voltage setting while cranking over the engine. The EMS may still be learning, and you may need to run at a lower RPM or steady load before working up towards higher RPM ranges. Check the Learn Fuel Table, or AFR, as the torque setting may be set too high or too low. Adjust the max torque setting in the Fuel Wizard. Adjust the fuel pressure at the regulator to 45 pounds at idle. Last but not least, check the fuel level in your fuel tank. Adjust the throttle blades to allow less air into the engine. Be sure to recalibrate the TPS minimum after any adjustments. Check to see that the ECU is properly reading the TPS percentage of less than 1% during idle. You can look for this setting in the real-time ECU data to view that percentage. After the proper throttle blade adjustment is reached, you may need to adjust the progressive linkage to align the primary and secondary throttle blades to open at the same time. Check the fuel system for clogged filters, pinched lines, or leaks in the system. Check the RPM setting under the deceleration and acceleration table located in the dashboard software under Edit-Acel/Decel table. Check the throttle blade adjustments and reset the idle.